All right, godlings, we're going to talk about something really cool. True love. Excuse me. Excuse me. What is true love? True love is generally, when you wrap it up and get it right down, true love is the absence of judgment, right? Now, I read this in a book a long time ago, and I thought it was the stupidest thing I ever read, right? I can't remember what book it was, but there's always, I read a shit ton of books a long time ago, and I always found, even in the stupidest books, I always found, one little nugget of knowledge nugget in there that I could use in my life, right? Now, the one thing that said was true love. What is true love? Pouting and yelling at them and being mad at your partner for them leaving you, or if they're cheating on you, or maybe that's their true love and they need to be with them, and then you're holding them up, right? And at first that didn't make sense to me, and now it does. I mean, I went through it. I went through it. It's I went through a few breakups, and I was like, hey man, I'm yeah, I'm a little upset too, but I'm more upset how they treated me in the process. And I want them to be happy, and it sucks to be me if they don't want to be with me anymore. But if they need to go and do something different with their lives, and I'm holding them up, that's me being a shithead, But you can't do that. You got to be beyond that. You got to go beyond that. If you love someone, you set them free, right? And don't go in the rest of that. I know what y'all thinking, but anyway, no, I mean, seriously. And that's who I am. So it's I've seen so many breakups, and I've been through some, and my thing, I was more upset with how they treated me, not that they were not that they didn't want to be with me, okay? Because that's a very selfish reaction. Oh, you don't like me? What's wrong with me? You centered on yourself. And a lot of relationships are based on that, and it sucks, right? That's why everybody thinks they need to behave. And it sucks. It's someone's got to be the bad guy, right? And I know in the one relationship that when I separated, she wanted me to be the bad guy, and I'm like, okay, I don't care, I mean, I'm not that bad, but I can be the bad guy, okay? If I'm the wrong one in the relationship, I'll be wrong, because I'm going to be wrong anyway, right? So whatever. So, I know I'm not inappropriate with people of any age, so there's that out. But, I can be upsetting. I can be upset. I can be mad. I can yell. And that's usually when I feel disrespected. Okay, so let's go beyond that. But I was like, well, I can be the bad guy. I don't care, man. If that's how you want to play the game and I got to be the bad guy, I don't care. I'm just going to get out of here and leave you alone. And then some instances, they don't like it that I just left and was okay with that. They somehow didn't like that, because it wasn't about, that. Think about it. So here's a word of the wise. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not a doctor or nothing, but I wouldn't advise getting married, for one. Be very careful who you have children with. And then, I don't know, man. Relationships are very, very difficult to get out of. They're harder to get out of than get into. They're like a comfortable bed, right? It's easy to get into, hard to get out of, right? And love is grand, and divorce is 20 grand. I don't know, with inflation in 2025, it's probably 50 million. I don't know. But, careful out there. Be safe. Be aware. Love you, godlings.